Hi everyone, it's Justine, and today we're going to be learning a beautiful masking technique that I'm going to show you, and I am celebrating the So Susie Stamps Butterfly Music stamp. And this stamp here, the whole design team is using it today and creating some really brilliant cards. So I'll link to the below to the So Susie blog where you can check out other ideas on how to use this stamp, as well as I'll link to the stamp where you can buy it if you're interested in getting it. I think these are going to go fast, so be sure to scoop one up. So I'm starting off with a 4 by 5¼ inch piece of Nina Solar white cardstock, and I grabbed 2 pieces of masking tape to create a triangle. This is where my burst of color is going to be. Now I just wanted to make a quick note that if this card looks different than the one that I showed in the beginning, it's because I recreated this card, and I'll show you the mistake I made, which made me had to recreate it. Now I started off with some mustard seed. And then I continued on with some carved pumpkin. And the carved pumpkin I had to go in from the middle, so it was a little bit hard. I wiped it on the side, and then I came in from the tape downwards into the middle because I didn't want it to start off on the edge and make the pink or change the pink color. And this here, I would recommend to double up on that 3M tape so you don't go off the edge, because as you can see with the pink one, you'll notice in a minute that I go off the edge and off of the tape, and I created sort of a pink line above my masking tape. So be sure to use as much masking tape as you need, or computer paper, or whatever you're using to mask your card. So these 3 colors, again, mustard seed, carved pumpkin, and worn lipstick, are fantastic combinations to create a really bright and vibrant fun card. Now because of my outlight, you can hardly see where I got the pink little strip, but and that wasn't really the issue. I'll show you my major mistake as to why I had to remake the card. So now I'm going in with the Butterfly Music stamp, and I'm using some Versa Fine Black Onyx ink, and I'm going to stamp this using my Mini Misty. And you'll notice that I took the black foam out because it's a cling stamp, so you want to make sure you take that out so it gets the correct thickness. And I double stamped it just to get a really vibrant look. And then I added some Nouveau drops in English mustard. I believe it's called pumpkin, something pumpkin, and bubblegum. And I added 2 of each color. I think it's really fun to own a bunch of these Nouveau drops. They're really affordable if you compare them to buying enamel dots already pre-done, and they're a really great way to embellish a card. My original plan was to not actually add a sentiment to this card, so I grabbed my glue pen and I attached this to my card base to get ready for folding. However, I did change my mind, and I did decide to add a sentiment. You can see now my mistake. I used a too wet of a baby wipe to wipe off a little piece of ink that I got on there, and you can see the gray spot probably in the top right corner, and that ended up getting really saturated and warped my paper, and that is why I had to create a new card. But before I did that, I stamped my happy birthday to give you the gist of the card that I wanted to create. This is an amazing birthday sentiment. I absolutely love having those basics in my collection, and I love the font and the size of this. I just also wanted to mention that not only can you pair this with something like a thank you card, a birthday, or anything like that, or a congratulations, but it also coordinates really well with 2 other sentiments from So Susie Stamps, where words fail, music speaks, so you can tie in those music notes, or you can add some sort of musical stencil to tie in those music notes, whichever you like, or music gives wings to teach the soul to fly. I really like that one as well. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can click on my face now in the video, or you can click on the subscribe button. And I've also had a suggestive video based on this technique if you're interested in learning more. Thank you so much for watching.